Alrighty, we're going to do a little Q&A with Nate Woodbury, the Be the Hero guru of all things internet marketing, and specifically with a real bent on YouTube. We're going to be taking questions today, questions that apparently have already been sent to us by people who want to know. Are you ready to take some questions?
Yeah.
This question comes to us from Auntie or Auntie Tay. Do you suggest starting a new channel if you want to go into another niche or try to integrate it into your existing channel? Great question, because I've thought of that myself.
Oh yeah,
and I don't even know what I'm doing. But yeah.
It's a very common question. So the first thing that I think about is how much work it takes to make one channel successful.
Right.
So if you're thinking about starting a second channel, you're now duplicating your efforts. You're doubling the amount of work that you have to do to make them both successful. So right out the gate, I'm going to say, no, it's a bad idea. You want to do just one channel.
Even if you're splitting off into other topics and...
I mean, that's a good point. If it's a complete different topic, then it's not going to make sense. To have, you've got a knitting channel and you've got a basketball channel.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
right.
You're not going to want to mix those. If you've got a channel that's more business, another one that's just a vlog, but understand that it's twice as much work. And which one is the most important to you? Which one's going to get you the results that you want? But it is quite common to think, well, I've got kind of these two different directions. I'll think of a client of mine specifically. We were having this conversation. She says, well, I'm an energy healer. I can work in a lot of areas, but I've also got this specific niche of working with people that have morning sickness and pregnancy. So should I just make it a channel just about morning sickness and then another channel that's more general? And in her case, I definitely recommended, nope, we want to combine that all into one channel, because you can talk about morning sickness, but you can talk about other energy healing work.
Now, on the other hand, you see some of the really, really uber successful YouTubers, and maybe that's where you'll get someday, who clearly have the resources because they're just raking it in, where they go, well, we're going to do this channel that talks about this, and now we've got the time and the resources to do these sort of not hobby, but things that we've always wanted to do. Passion. What's the word? Like a pet project. Like these guys that you were talking about, the Morning Myth guys, right? I've gone to their channel and I've seen that they have other ones that are in different names, different titles. They're doing sketch comedy over here. Over here, they're doing experiments at their table. I mean, how is it they get away with that? I mean, is it just because they have the money to do it?
Generally, they have one successful that's their main channel that's mostly successful.
Yeah.
And then the other one's a backup. It's like, my fans and followers on this channel expect a certain type of video that's of a certain quality, but I want to do some other stuff, so I'm going to put that up kind of on my backup channel.
Gotcha.
So Devin Supertramp does that. His backup channel is Devin Graham, and you'll get a lot more behind the scenes. Now, there's a science channel I like called Veritasium. He's got Veritasium 2, which is usually more conversational and less polished. You've got a channel called What's Inside. They cut open things. It's really fun. That's their main channel. And then they've got, it's their family vlog. I think it's called What's Inside Family. And that's where they don't cut things open, but they just go on family adventures and travel and stuff.
So they stay true to the initial concept and appeal of what made that main channel as good as it is, and then they go away and do other channels. But like you're saying, if right now your main focus is this, that's where all your energy's going. You should probably focus on that.
Yeah, get one successful first.
Yeah.
And if you've got multiple ideas, maybe put the other idea on the back burner and just wait till this one's successful.
Before you start thinking, because it is duplication of energy and resources. Next question's from My Life Our Story. How do you find your target audience who aren't family or friends? What's a good way to get your videos out there? So kind of two questions.
Yeah, so that's a great question that I love to answer, because that's what YouTube is for. And when you have an expertise and you want people to find you that are your target audience, make a video that answers one of their questions. All right, so let's do a hypothetical example. Name a type of business.
Dermatology clinic.
Okay, so you're a dermatologist, and if the question is, how do you find your target audience who aren't family or friends? There's plenty of people that are on YouTube searching for how to clear up my acne as a teenager.
Sure.
So that's all you have to do, is make a video that answers those questions, and your potential clients will then start seeing you. And they see you as their hero because you're giving them value. You're answering their questions. Okay, this is what you do with your skin, or this is This is how the nutrition you should be getting in your body to have healthy skin. You're just giving that information for free. They see you as the expert, and then you let them know, hey, and feel free to check out my website.
This question now comes from CrossPadCastle. They ask, roughly what percentage of videos would you recommend we lead users away from YouTube and toward links to other revenue sources for our channel?
That's a great question.
That is.
So I could actually say 100%.
Oh.
With a big
qualifier.
caveat.
Okay.
Yeah. The entire intro and content of your video, 0, or just a small percentage, because in your videos you're delivering value.
Mm-hmm.
These aren't promotional videos. If you want people coming back daily, they don't want to be pitched to every
Right.
single day. So you're giving them value, but in the close of your video, you can give them an invitation in every single video. And that's how I recommend doing it. So you're answering a question, you're giving them free value, giving them advice, and you can drop seeds of saying, well, yeah, I talk about this in my course, and this is what I show you in my course. So now they know you have a course. But you don't pitch it, you don't sell it, because you're wanting them to really build that relationship with you, get that value from you, see you as their hero. But then at the end, we get to the close, and that's where you and I say, thanks for watching. Was that helpful? If you want more information, I've actually got courses that I offer on my website. Actually, we put over to this side. You can click the link over there to go to my website. You can learn about the events that I put on.
Isn't it? It's interesting psychologically how somehow the fact that the video kind of ends and it fades, and then up comes that end page with things, that psychologically we don't feel like we're being pitched or sold every single time we watch Be the Hero. Because like you're saying, the body of the video is actual free but valuable content. And then when it just goes dark for a second and that comes back up, we know we can get out of there right then if we want. Oh, it's over. I can turn it off. Or I can stay and hear whatever the call to action might be. And it might not always be to a direct sales site or buy our product. But I just find that fascinating that we don't perceive that we're being sold every time, even though there is generally some sort of call to action.
Yeah, and I'll just give you, to wrap this up, I'll give a specific example. So on the channel Limitless TV, Chris Crone teaches how to invest in real estate. And in the beginning, we didn't pitch anything. The call to action, the close of the video was, hey, subscribe. We'll see you, see you in the next video. Like our videos. We started selling a digital course, a $1,000 course that people could buy, and he put a lot into it, so it's really valuable. And at the end of every video, he's always recommending people go check out the course or check out the website, every single video without fail. And we never get comments like, oh, these are all these sales pitch videos, because they're not. The whole, on average, if we're doing 8 minutes, 7.5 minutes is all content. It's valuable teaching, giving away information for free.
Have at it.
And then even if we have 30 seconds of a sales pitch at the end, like you say, it goes dark and it starts, and people kind of expect that.
Yeah. It's a neat way. It's a Nate way.
I didn't invent it. All right, thanks for watching this video. As always, subscribe, like, share it with all your friends and family, email it to everybody.
And if you like this video, there's plenty more to come.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.